Well, the hinges are now dry. They actually don't look too bad. I'll spin you around and you can have a look at them. So that's the hinges. I've actually missed a little bit on that one, but I'm not too bothered. That's the hinges. Better than they were, a lot better than they were. So today, what I'm planning on doing now is getting that tyre fixed in here somehow. I've actually got some brackets, so we'll see. So I've actually got some of these, which is I'm going to plan on putting maybe one on there, like that, and then the other one over here somewhere like that. Slot the tyre in and then attach it on with either one of them bungee cord things with the hooks on the ends, or possibly I've got a ratchet strap here somewhere. I've got a couple of ratchet straps actually. Ratchet straps, untangle them. I've actually got a new one somewhere, so they'll probably just go in the bin. So we'll get on with doing that now. Just going to set this up so I can see where I need to mark for the brackets that I've got. Put the tyre in and see where the brackets need to go, and we'll go from there. Spin that round. So it's going to sit in there, like that. It's actually quite snug. It actually fits, it's fitting quite well between there and there. I don't really know where I'm going to get the bracket to go on that side. I might have to actually, oh sorry about that, I might actually have to fit it in there, on that back wall there, and then pull it round here, and then the other one in through there somewhere, and then the same, pull it through there, or maybe pull it round both. I don't know, because it's not going to be tight, because that actually goes in. So I'm thinking through there, and then round the back of there and through there, but we'll see how this goes. So let's have a look. Put that through there. Anywhere on that back wall actually would be okay, I think. About there. And then, yeah, about, is that going to sit against the tyre? Yes, it needs to be about there. So, me pen. I can't reach me pen. Right, hang on. We're aiming for about where from where? Right that. So it's gonna go in there. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight or whatever. Get this out of it. Okay, so we'll get in with a drill. Yeah, that's the top hole there. Oh, set the right way. Through the gel coat back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drill that first hole, see if these bolts fit. I've got a bag of bolts here, and some nuts, and some washers for the back. Let's see. Yep, they fit. They fit. Let's have a look at the back. Oh, excuse the coughing, I've got man flu. I cut that off at the back with a pair of pliers, or the angle grinder even. Wants the one, they're a bit long, but they'll do. So I'm just thinking it's going to hook on like that. Where's the end of one of these? we go. It's going to hook on like that and probably pull around that way, or it might even hook on that way. It's probably going to hook on that way, isn't it? That way rather than that way. Either or, I suppose. Doesn't matter. Make a difference. It could go up that way, which I don't know. As long as it's secure. We'll put them this way. I have to change them. The rest of these holes. What I'm going to do with the backs of these holes, just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, they look well wonky, but as long as it fits, what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal through them holes. Hey, you can see the other side. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to seal through these holes because inside here, obviously that's the bit where I put the fiberglass on the gel coat, which looks terrible. Doesn't matter though. You're not going to see it. Inside here there's a piece of wood, and then on the back it's more fiberglass, more gel coat. And obviously with this being open and the rain coming in, I wanted to get that sealed just to stop the wood rotting inside. It's all sealed up now. It doesn't look pretty, but it does the job. Stick a blob of sealant in the back there and a blob in here before I fix them properly, just to make sure that no water's going to get in, and just to make sure that that piece of wood isn't going to rot inside there. Check this and see how it lines up. That's one. Oh, hey, it fits. Two. There's the other one. There it is. Squeeze that one. 3. And that one gonna go in? Yeah, 4. There we go. So that is what it's gonna look like once it's on. Like I say, it's not the prettiest job in the world, but it's gonna do the job. It's gonna do what I need it to do. So that's one. Drill the holes for the other one, and then we'll go and get the gun and seal it all up. You can't see it, but the other one is going to fit in there. Okay, so this is the other side. This one. Just stick that in. Make sure that the other holes are going to line up. Yep. Okay, so this is the stuff that I'm going to use to fill the hole. Them holes just there that I've made. There you go, them ones. I'm going to use this. It says on it, it's, what does it say? Let's see. It's got a high bond and strength. It's for interior or exterior use. Can be applied to wet surfaces. It's waterproof and weatherproof. You can paint over it if you need to. It's solvent free. It's resistant to temperatures of -40 and +70. And it's resistant to chemicals and petrol. Now, I have used this stuff before on the van. It's clear as well, which is good. I've used this to seal around the handles on the outside of the caravan, just because I didn't want white, because they're stainless steel. I didn't want a load of white sealant around them, so I've used this. So this is what I'm going to use to seal these holes up at the back when I put these bolts through. So I've took the nozzle off the end. I'm just going to punch a bit of that in. Put a bit of this into these holes. Push the screws through. There we go. And the same on the other side. Whack some of this in here. Just on the inside. Just to seal these holes up. same on the other side. Right, there we are. That'll do. Stick this on. Shall we? There we go. There's one through. Let's stick these through these holes. Go and seal up the back. Just push them through. There we are. So, just stick that one through there. Ah, the gunk's come off. And just stick that gunk around there. It's gonna have a washer on it anyway, so it should be alright. I'm just gonna stick a bit of this on my finger and then seal around them screws. Okay, so I've got some of these washers that I'm just gonna put over. Little tiny nuts. See them? How tiny are they? Little tiny nuts to go on. Okay, so we're just gonna tighten these up now. Stick the head in there so I can see. Grip onto that one there. If we can. There we go. Tighten them up. Tight. We'll do that for all of them. Pull you around here. So I'm going to do that for all of them. Get them all tightened up. Tighten all these down, whiz them off, and that's that. See if I can get it fitted. Okay, so that's them both in. Both done, both sealed. You can actually see the silicone around that one. Well, it's not silicone, the sealant around that one. It's pushed out a bit, but I'm not bothered. They're on. Let's get this tyre back in, see how it looks. So we'll line them up roughly where we're going to go. Just about there. Get this big tyre back in. So I'm just going to go and pull that where it needs to be. Alright, yeah. Okay, so I think this one is going to hook onto here. That one's going to hook onto there. Pull that through. So that one's going to sit on there, like that. Just in there. Let's have a look. So that one's going to sit, you see, it's hooked on there. It's pulled through it yet. And it's going to go across there, and then the other one will be hooked on. I don't know if you can see. Oh, I've got this through here actually. You can see it. There you go. You can see it in there. So it's going to go in through there. So let's try and hook this one on. Hook that one on there, like that. Doesn't matter which way around it goes, I don't think. As long as it's hooked on. Right. So, and then this one is going to be there, and then that's going to go across there, like that. Yeah. Somehow, I'm probably going to have to cut this off because it's a bit long, so I think I'm going to have to cut this, cut it down to size. Okay, so this is too long, so I'm going to cut it. Measured it so I've got enough, a little bit extra. I'll cut it there. I'm going to cut that. That's off. Okay, so I'm just going to fray the end of this. Make sure I burn the end of this with a lighter so it doesn't end up fraying everywhere. Right. a bit too much, but that'll do. It's going to stop it. Going to stop it fraying. So that's it threaded through, and ratchet it up. It's not the best ratchet in the world, it's just a cheap one. Could do with maybe buying a stronger one. That is how it's going to sit. So that's tight enough. It's holding it. It's not gonna move around too much. So that's it. It's all done. I just need to get it back on the van now. Maybe next weekend I'm hoping, or maybe even one day during the week, one morning before I go to work, I can get it back on the van. And then I've got some stainless steel bolts to go through the holes that attach that plate to the actual frame on the van. So try to use stainless steel where I can to stop it rusting in the future. But yeah, I'm happy with that. You know, I needed somewhere to store the wheels. I didn't want it just sat under the bed in the caravan, because I need that storage for other stuff with the van being so small. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I might replace this in the future because it's just a cheap, shitty one, basically, from the pound shop. So I think I need a better one of them, or even one of them bungee cord things which just clips on. I might measure for one of them. I might put one of them on as well, and just leave that cheap rubbish one on and put a cheap bungee cord on. Just want to say thanks again to Ange for lending me the angle grinder. I have actually ruined one of your discs. That was actually cutting the lock off the side gate. I have got you 2 new discs though, so there's a plus side to everything. So thanks again for lending me that, because without that I couldn't have done this job. So yeah, thanks everybody, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, subscribe, like somewhere down here I think it is, isn't it? Click and subscribe and all that jazz. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.